Oh my gosh, look at him. What is hiding in there? Oh, shadow. Oh my. He's half Jack Russell, half Rat Terrier. There's no training that out of those guys. Okay, let's go rock hounding. Here's a really nice one we just picked right out of the wash here. Beautiful. Beautiful, clear, chalcedony as well as fully developed crystals in there. Some different colors above. You see the fully developed crystals, below the microcrystalline. That's really gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, Shadow? And then here was another one just a few yards away on the surface. Kind of a purple, I think that's Rhyolite, that purple volcanic host. And then the crystals inside, the yellow and white. Yeah, really cool. Let's see what else we can find. Not very far away from that one. This is a beautiful, looks to me like a good rock to slab. Look at that swirling microcrystalline, multicolored chalcedony in there. Really beautiful. That's a slabber. So there's a lot of variety around here, a lot of variety. Some of you may know Mark from some previous videos, and Mark is the one that originally found this location in way back in 2024, wasn't it?
It was the beginning of 2024.
Before it was staked.
It was, and this is what I found back then. These little.
So you can see a fully developed crystal right there.
And there's another one right at the edge.
Right. Oh, look at that! Look, that might be an amethyst.
Yep, I think that one's purple.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah.
Let's go find some more.
Okay, let's go find some more.
Too.
Awesome. Here's a nice piece right there. Do you see that crystal? I'll clean it up a little bit. Yeah, it's just, you kind of break these rocks up a little bit, and there's crystals in them. Chalcedony on into fully formed crystals. So chalcedony is its cryptocrystalline form, and or microcrystalline, and then the crystal is when you can see it with the naked eye, but it's all SiO2, silicon dioxide, or silica. That's what makes up chalcedony, the primary ingredient in agates and jaspers and quartz crystals. And amethysts are a quartz crystal with some other elements in it that give it the purple color. And I don't recall off the top of my head what it is that gives it the purple color. I'm going to try to pull out of my memory. I think it might be iron. I'll have to look it up, put it in the title below. But that's basically these majority of these crystals that we find are usually quartz with different elements in it, giving them different colors. So then we give them different names. Right, Shadow? Yes, that's right. I'm finding myself rock hounding a lot on my knees in this location. But you can see here, these rocks are just all made of crystals. Different colors and different sizes of crystals. And then blended in with it is chalcedony. As we've talked before, they're both forms of quartz, going from cryptocrystalline to microcrystalline to fully developed crystals. You get into the pockets like that, and then you get the crystals and the color. To me, unless it's a separate, rather large, fully formed crystal, I prefer the cryptocrystalline form, the chalcedony with the swirling and the colors. And are you thirsty? Okay, I'll get you some water. And you can tumble it or slab it, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I love crystals, but unless you find really a great one, I kind of like the chalcedony better. So it's really interesting. I'm finding seams of it. I actually chipped off the top of that, which was the same as this rock, which I believe is a rhyolite. And there's some good tumbling stuff. This is microcrystalline. That would tumble up beautifully. But here you can see the seams of it. It wouldn't be hard to break off the lower part. And then that one there, I just had cleaned it a minute ago. But there's pockets in this rhyolite, and within the pockets are where the crystals form. Yeah. Really cool stuff. And you can even see it throughout this rhyolite here. This is a piece of rhyolite, is what that is. Rhyolite is the most silica-rich of the extrusive volcanic rock. You got rhyolite and andesite, and there's several, I forget them off the top of my head, but rhyolite is the most silica-rich of all the volcanic rock that you see that has made its way out to the surface of the, the lava flows, the lava rock. A little bit of a windy day. It's October. I think it's October 4th today. Not too hot here in the desert. So you see the rhyolite here. Rhyolite, then it changes color, but it's still rhyolite. You can see the chalcedony in there, and then within pockets, quartz crystals form. Yeah, there's some formed right there. A little pocket of it formed right there. Here comes the sun. The sun makes it easier to see crystals. Let's see if we can find some crystals now the sun's out. Here's a great example. This is rhyolite. You see a seam of chalcedony in there, and then a pocket with quartz crystals in there. Some of the rhyolite is more yellow, turns into more purple. That's because of different elements that are mixed in with it. Look at these pockets of quartz crystals. I always love to learn how this stuff is formed. Showing how there are cracks and crevices and silica washed in with geothermal activity and layered in, and then with heat and pressure hardened. First into the cryptocrystalline form, and then microcrystalline, and then eventually right there, if you can see that, in that pocket, fully formed crystals in there. It takes more heat, more pressure, time, heat and pressure. That's what it takes to take silica from just microcrystalline, cryptocrystalline form all the way to fully developed crystals. Some more right there. Crystals on the bottom, chalcedony on the top. Yep. A lot of variety of material here. That right there, and that one up there. There's a lot in here. Wow. A lot of it's just covered with dirt. Let's wash it off and see how it looks. That looks cool right there. Let's see what we've got. May have to refill it with some water. Ooh, I like that one right there too. And there's the sun. All right, that's enough. Turn off. Sometimes my sprayer doesn't want to turn off. Look at this one. Beautiful swirling going on in there. That would both slab or tumble beautifully. It's small enough to tumble. Get rid of that host part up the top there. Beautiful chalcedony down there. Gorgeous stuff. I like this stuff. I love to tumble. Let's take these, all of these, and we will tumble them. More beautiful chalcedony. You could also call that an agate. Translucent, transparent. Here we've got chalcedony making its way into fully crystallized. Quartz crystals in there. Kind of have to be picky. There's a lot of material here. A lot. All just up this one wash. And of course a gnarly old tree, which I love. I love gnarly old trees. Oh boy. Something's... Oh no, oh my gosh. Oh, that dog, that dog, that dog, that dog. You should try driving with him. Every cow and horse he sees, he barks at ferociously. He sees them all as just steaks on sticks. You're crazy. You know that? You're crazy. We're making our way up to the top there, continuing along the same wash. It's just the quality of some of this material. I really like this stuff. Great for tumbling or slabbing. Swirling, multicolored. Formed in the seam of rhyolite. Volcanic rock. Silica-rich volcanic rock. I'm just stepping over stuff left and right. Not sure what's going to make me stop and pick something up at this point, because there's so much. It's going to have to be a wowzer. Gotta wow me. Find something, Shadow. You can do it. I'm also kind of curious. I'd like to get up to the top there and see what things look like. That's kind of beautiful. Look at that. I'm just going to be picky right now. I'm going uphill. I can always pick up on the way down. I have learned the hard way. I see cool stuff on the way up, and I can't help myself, and I pick things up, and by the time I get to the top, my bag is full, and I got to carry that full bag all the way down. And on the way down, I see more cool stuff. And I'm taking stuff out of the bag and putting the cooler stuff in the bag. It's ridiculous. I should just not pick up on the way up and pick up on the way down. But it's so hard. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at that. Get some of that dirt out of there. Come on, stop spraying. You got stuck on me. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. And where's it all tumbling down from? What is going on here? Let's figure this thing out. We've seen volcanic rock rhyolite that is this color and that color and that color. So is this weathered away rhyolite that has formed this softer hillside? I believe it is. And so basalt, lava rock, rhyolite is softer than chalcedony, quartz. And so that's why you'll find pieces of the seam agate on its own, broken apart, because the host rock, the volcanic rock, even though it's hard, is softer than quartz, quartz-based, you know, silica-based rock. And so it weathers away and frees it. And I'm going to say, what you're seeing here is the top of what was once, you know, rhyolite that is weathered away and broken down into basically a sand. Really windy. I'm hoping that the wind isn't drowning out my voice and the mic is working. Really windy. But oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm thinking we should go check out in there. See what's tumbling down from that volcanic rock there. That's a cinder cone right there, or a volcanic cone. A lot of volcanic activity. It's all volcanic rock there. Look at that. Spectacular. So Enterprise, Utah would be kind of that way as the crow flies. Over an hour's drive. Okay, let's keep walking and figuring things out. Well, we didn't see anything over in that direction. In fact, all of the chalcedony crystals and everything all dried up. So we're going to make our way along the top here and then down around the bottom around that bend. See what that yields. Again, it's super windy, so I hope the wind is not drowning out my voice too much. We just found this one right here in this wash. I really like this one. The crystallization goes all the way through. There's a little bit of a host. You can see how it was formed in the host. And I think it would display nice just like that. What do you think? I think it's beautiful just the way it is. I have to be kind of careful with these in the bag because I don't want them to get broken. You know, again, a lot of material everywhere. There's chalcedony and quartz crystals everywhere. What a beautiful area. Take a look at this right here. Veins of chalcedony in this outcropping of volcanic rock. See right there too. Incredible. And an old tree growing right out of that thing. I mean, you can't make this kind of stuff up. Amazing. And more of the veins. That's a thick one right there. That's a beautiful thick vein right there. Wow. That's a beautiful rock. Let's clean it up. starting to run out of water a little bit. Water's getting low, but there's enough to get that one side right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful rock. Goes all the way through. You can slab that too. Gorgeous. Well, like I say, I like the swirling, patterned chalcedony, you know, the agate, seam agate. Stuff is beautiful. Unless the crystal is big enough and fully formed and not broken up, I'd rather find chalcedony. But guess what? That's just me. You might see things differently, and that's okay. There's no wrong kind or right kind of rock hounding. So Mark found some actual amethysts.
Finally, we got some.
Look at that. Beautiful. You definitely see the purple. Not super dark. Just
trying not to drop them, but
yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, finally found some in a pocket and still digging it out. So.
And you originally were way over the hill digging. There's still.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of holes up there that you can still look at, and people have been looking underneath the trees here. But the soil is such a different color in all these places that it just invited me to dig. And
okay, what have you found now? Oh, a bigger one.
We're finally finding the bigger ones, and this is all out of the same pocket here. So this has got amethyst all in it.
Oh yeah, you can see that one right there. Oh, that's a beautiful one. That one,
yep,
it's a big amethyst.
So they're starting to come out purple out of the hole.
So you got the pocket. You found the pocket.
Found the pocket.
Right there.
And they're even just laying there.
Shadow's helping you now.
Yeah, appreciate it. Don't need them. They're sharp.
That's one thing he doesn't do.
This one's pretty nice. The two pieces on top there.
Oh yeah, you can see that right up there on the top there. Do you see the purple amethyst inside? Those are really beautiful, Mark. And that was the hole that Mark was digging in, and I was digging in the hole next to him. You can see he dug deeper, harder. He earned it. I never quite hit the amethyst like he did, so hats off to you, Mark.
Didn't quite get to the pockets like that. Not amethyst, but some beautiful crystals.
Oh yeah, oh yes. That is really nice. That's really a beautiful, beautiful piece right there, Mark. Yeah, incredible. So, excellent rock hound, always finds the best locations, always finds the best stuff, and a Green Bay Packer fan. That's 4 things.
That's all you need.
Shadow and I had a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed coming along on this adventure, and we hope you join us on future adventures of Shadow.